Tenses, past events. Please turn to page 161. A past tense shows that a past event occurred in the past on a definite date, like yesterday, a week ago, and that is it. Joe went to Tokyo last year. He is not in Tokyo now. However, when we have one of the following points in mind for the same past event, we use present perfect tense instead. 1. We think of something more than just a past action, and then we write in the present perfect tense without a definite date. Joe has gone to Tokyo. He is still in Tokyo now. 2. We think of the result of a past action. He has worked for the bank for 30 years. We think he may retire soon. 3. A past event would occur repeatedly from the past up to now and into the future. We use certain time words to serve this purpose. I have consulted my doctor from time to time means repeatedly. I may consult him in the future. 4. Some past events took place in the past and continue up to now and into the future. Certain time words can be used for these uncompleted events. I have retired since 2010. Please turn to page 162. This page lists out more examples of the 4 uses of the present perfect tense. From here, we begin to know something about non-action verbs. They will be discussed in details on page 169. The meaning of a verb or the time words used will decide whether the action time of the verb continues into the future. The 4 sentences of the note are the examples. Please turn to page 163. Here are more time words to show definite date for the past tense. Last Sunday, the other day, on Monday, at 2 o'clock, in the morning, earlier this week, ago, yesterday. Please turn to page 164. The time word already can also be used in the present tense or past tense. There are too many people in this room already. The boss was already there when we arrived. Please turn to page 165. Both since and for are prepositions, but since can do one more job of introducing an adverb clause of time to match the perfect tense of the main clause. Please turn to page 166. When since and for are used in the present perfect and present perfect progressive, both sentences mean the same. Please see examples on page 170. John has been waiting at the doctor's office since 2 o'clock. Means John has waited at the doctor's office since 2 o'clock. Please turn to page 167. The progressive must use action verbs and usually has limited duration, the length of time. But the present perfect can use both action and non-action verbs, and its duration is longer. Please turn to page 168. Punctual verbs usually do not appear in the progressive, but some do so in order to say that a change of the state of an event is expected. The king was dying. The train is arriving at the platform. An action verb that doesn't have duration is called punctual verb. Its opposite is the non-punctual verb. I woke up at 6 in the morning. Punctual verb. My business developed well in the past. Non-punctual verb. Please turn to page 169. Some non-action verbs are used in the progressive and hence become action verbs, but their meanings change. Please refer to the sentences having a star. Please turn to page 170. Some punctual verbs can appear in the present perfect and become non-punctual. He stopped the car and switched off the engine. Punctual verb. I've stopped arguing with her. Non-punctual verb, showing the silent state of an event. After arguing with the boss, he quit the job. Punctual verb. He's quit smoking. Non-punctual verb, showing his state of non-smoking. Please turn to pages 172 through 174. It is advisable to pay attention to the usage of the words, which are listed out on the 3 pages. Please turn to page 175. To take care of these 3 easily confused verbs, we just memorize the 4 parts of each verb and thoroughly understand their different meanings.